Ja, der tägliche Internetschluck auf wieder, ne? Der darf ja nicht fehlen. In der Zeit kann ich wenigstens meine mittlerweile kalte Pizza schneiden. Aber ich glaube, es ist schon wieder da. So. Lass uns spielen.
When did you get here?
Ja, jetzt gerade. Noch nicht sehr lange, große Schwester.
Quit acting like a child. It's like this. After I woke up, that doctor said Sampo had taken Don Hung with him. I went around in circles trying to find the blue-haired scoundrel and bumped into these kids. They say they know where he is. But they said I had to join the moles or something if I wanted to find out. And to do that, I had to prove my strength by winning a game of hide and seek. Do you get it?
Ich hab's kapiert. Na dann viel Glück. Ich verstehe, du wirst von Kindern schikaniert. Dieses Smug-Face.
What if I am? Why don't you help me, huh? Hey, are you done with your secret talk? The most time is precious.
Yeah, precious.
Okay, we're done. Pitch Dark Hook the Great. This is my friend. He also wants to join the moles. Can he play too?
Der Anzeige nach bin ich immer noch auf welcher Anzeige nach. Aber ihr könnt mich doch sehen, oder? Ich weiß, eben war der Stream kurz weg. Ach so, die Anzeige. Ich dachte schon, man konnte hier den Bildschirm gar nicht sehen.
Sure. I guess so. Then, you guys are seeking.
Boss, they don't seem very smart. Why don't we do a practice one first?
You're right, Julian. Okay, let's do a practice one. I'll hide. You two have to find me. So, you kids think you're better than us, huh? Just you wait and see. It's simple. When you see one of them, you just have to catch them.
Wo könnte sie nur sein? So nach dem Motto, ja, wenn du mich nicht siehst, wenn ich dich nicht hier sehe, siehst du mich auch nicht.
Ha! Gotcha! So what? It's just a practice. Wait until we're playing for real. You'll see. Bring it on. Alright. Now we're playing for real. You gotta count to 50 before you open your eyes. No cheating. 47, 48, 49...
Solange ich die Luft anhalte, bin ich unsichtbar, genau.
Ready or not, here I come, naughty children. The moles haven't lost a game for ages.
Miau.
Hallo Godemul. Und danke fürs Follow. Kann es sein, dass sie irgendwie die schlechteste von denen ist? Ich habe sie schon wieder direkt als erstes gefunden.
Don't run. I got you, Hook.
Not fair. I'm the boss of the moles. How can I lose to a bunch of villains? Do your worst. I'm not afraid.
What are they feeding you kids down here?
Mit Steinen. Ne, hier bin ich aus dem Radius raus.
Something's not right. That guy's been staring at us this whole time. Hide and seek might have to wait. Let's see what he wants.
Ja, ich möchte aber erstmal die Kiste hier öffnen. Scheinbar Erwachsener.
My instincts are telling me something's not right with this guy. But
Er sieht größer und älter aus.
That's because I'm tall. And old. I'm a grown man. Ask anyone.
all right, the jig is up. Your voice gave it away.
But I'm Julian of 1,000 Faces. Why did you have to talk to me? My reputation is ruined. What will the boss think?
No need for the melodrama. That was still a magical performance.
So. Und die andere steht hier.
Haha, I caught you.
Doesn't count unless you can answer this question.
Zeig mir das Regelbuch.
But we caught you. What's with the Q&A?
I thought I had you there.
I'm sorry, boss. I failed.
Darn! How did you see through Julian's disguise? What villainy is this?
Those with keen eyes see the dust between the stars. I came up with that, by the way.
Ja, sei stolz. Mit meiner Hilfe. Klar hast du das.
About time I got some credit for it. So, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. You can tell us now, right?
Sie hat's nicht gecheckt, dass wir gerade eigentlich sarkastisch waren, oder?
Yes. The boss of the moles is true to her word. Look, saw the blue-haired guy take your dark-haired friend to the fight club.
The Fight Club?
Ich dachte, die erste Regel lautet, man redet nicht über den Fight Club.
You don't talk about it.
Is this more secret talk?
Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Where is the Fight Club? Can you show us the way?
But it's an obvious building. Grown-ups are just useless. Come with Hook. I'll take you over.
Thanks, oh great one.
That's Pitch Dark Hook the Great to you. Who said you could shorten my title?
A club just for fighting. Who knew undergrounders had such brutal hobbies?
Na, was hast du erwartet?
In fact, it's awesome.
They let you take part? When did this place last have an inspection?
We're here. This is it. Hook's gonna go fight. See you later.
Who's in charge here? How can they just let kids attack each other?
The moles are in charge, that's who. But only the kids. Wildfire's in charge of grown-up business.
Diese Maulwürfe kontrollieren also dieses gesamte Gebiet. Wie viel weißt du über Wildfire?
It's the moles for grown-ups. They need one more player there. I gotta go. If you ever want to fight, come find me.
My friend, looking for a ticket?
Ich brauche kein Ticket, ich gehe einfach so rein.
Brothers and sisters, Are you ready for today's most spectacular, spine-tingling, earth-shattering contest?
Dr. Dick.
On one side, recommended by tall, blue, and handsome, the unsmiling, pulverizing power of the new kid on the block, Cold Dragon Young! And his opponent is none other than the unfeeling, incendiary, explosive might of Team Robomatic! All praise to Boss Svarog! Given that no other fighter was willing to take on the strength of Team Robomatic, Cold Dragon Young will face off against these opponents alone! On learning his fate, the brave young fighter had one thing to say: whatever! And so, let the semifinals of the 1,758th Fighting King Challenge begin!
Quick, let's help him.
Oh, brothers and sisters, an unexpected turn of events. 2 members of the audience have charged into the octagon. It looks like they want to team up with Cold Dragon Young.
So you're awake.
Yeah, the first thing we did was go look for you. And now that we found you, we're trying to make sure you don't get your butt kicked. You're welcome.
Brothers and sisters, you can feel their passion. The magnetic pull of this electric sport is undeniable.
Wie kommst du jetzt auf
Let me
Jack Black?
reiterate, these competitions are for professionals only. Whatever you do, kids, don't try this at home. And Cold Dragon Young is signaling that the contest will go ahead. He's just
Octagon.
itching to get into it. And so are we.
Ist das nicht einfach nur eine
It's the
geometrische
Iron
Form?
Fist of Cold Dragon Young and friends versus the Iron Skin of Team Robomatic.
I can take them on my own, you know.
We need to work on your emotional intelligence.
Ich will nach Hause! Das ist der beste Kampfspruch überhaupt.
Test. 0 points.
Das war's schon.
Oh, what a beautiful performance! Cold Dragon Young and his last-minute admirers emerge victorious!
Last Minute Admirers, aha.
Admirers? How come we don't get cool nicknames?
Junger, kalter Drache.
Forget it. I think our taste in nicknames is different. Hey, look! It's Sampo!
Er schuldet uns eine Erklärung. Wir haben noch einen Hintern zu treten. Genau.
Let's get after him.
Obwohl er uns ja eigentlich geholfen hat.
That guy can't have gotten too far. Let's search nearby.
Kann ich, wo wir gerade schon von ihm reden, ihn jetzt auf Stufe 20 bringen? Ja, kann ich. Jetzt sind alle auf Stufe 20. Okay, Internet tut wieder, was es soll. Da ist er doch.
Hey, it's you! I was just thinking to myself, am I getting robbed? Who are these people following me? So, you know, you start to walk a little faster. And anywho, if I just turned around, I could have thrown open my arms and said a big hi to my old friends.
Ja, als ob du nicht gewusst hättest, dass wir es sind.
Save it. You saw us in there and got scared, so you pulled a runner.
Me? Scared? Oh, my friends, what do I have to fear? Surely I haven't done anything to offend you.
Du hast uns... Also erstmal hast du uns verraten, stimmt. Erstmal wären wir überhaupt nicht in der Situation gewesen, wenn er uns nicht den Wachen übergeben hätte.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Rewind. If I hadn't made a break for it, Japard would have caught all of us. And do you think he would have given you a chance to explain yourselves? He would have checked you straight into the Gray Bar Hotel. Meanwhile, there I was, looking out for you from the shadows. Do you know how difficult it was to make an entrance? They were watching you the whole time. I had no choice but to take you guys down here. It was too dangerous for us on the surface. We're wanted criminals. Sure, the underworld has its drawbacks, but at least the guards would never follow us. We're safe here.
Be that as it may, did you really have to poison us?
Maybe you've forgotten, but we were in a tight spot, my friend. There was no time to think. I had to use whatever I could.
So, it wasn't to cover anything up? A secret that you didn't want anyone, including us, to find out?
Zum Beispiel, wie er überhaupt zwischen Oberfläche und Untergrund hin und her wechseln kann, während alle anderen hier scheinbar gefangen sind.
Don Hung, what secret?
Well, I'm not certain yet. But there's more to our friend here than meets the eye.
You win. I'll help you to the best of my ability, free of charge, I might add. But please, don't go spreading rumors about me. All right, to prove my sincerity, I'll introduce you to Wildfire. If you're looking for something down here, they're the ones to ask.
Warum sollten die uns helfen wollen?
Well, there's no such thing as a free lunch, of course. Wildfire has no reason to help you yet, so we'll just have to give them one. With your talents, we have nothing to worry about. I'm telling you, no matter where you go, there's only one rule to getting things done. Find the demand. You know, like supply and demand. Anyway, the underground has been sealed off for more than a decade. But do you think people here are just resigned to their fate?
So, geh voran.
Have a little faith. It's like I said. Senpo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm.
So, what does Wildfire do all day?
Das Lachen
Everything. They keep the peace, uphold justice, fight
hat
for
es sehr
resources,
glaubwürdig gemacht.
distribute goods. The sliver of trust they have for me has to do with the last one. Huh. Where's Joshua?
What are those shiny rocks?
Ah, this is geomarrow, an exothermic ore. The underground and the surface are sealed off from one another, right? Well, only the geomarrow transport line is still running. The underground sends ore to the surface, and the surface sends goods to the underground. At least in theory. Most undergrounders are miners, and this is what they mine for a living. You know, if we didn't have geomarrow to burn, this world would have frozen to death long ago. All right, let's keep moving. Person I was looking for isn't here.
Okay.
Old Oleg isn't here either? Where is everyone?
So you're leading us on another wild goose chase?
I wouldn't dare. Trust me, we're getting close.
Huh? What's that huge structure in the distance?
Oh, that's the furnace core. It's the pillar that connects the underworld and the overworld. People used to travel up and down that thing, but then...
Then what?
It's a long story. In any case, practically nothing moves up or down anymore.
Except you.
Oh, come on, my dear fellow. I thought we weren't going to discuss this. I beg you, the fewer rumors there are about me, the better.
Ja, aber ist schon verdächtig. Wieso er da noch hin und her kann. Und sonst niemand.
Mizila is usually always out on patrol here at this time.
Hey, look! Who is that?
Ja, das ist Bronja.
It looks like she's in trouble.
Ja, und die wollte uns festnehmen.
My friends, don't just stand there. This drama doesn't need any more bystanders.
Oh? You know, it might be interesting to see you get in trouble.
We should avoid attracting too much attention. But we can't just leave her.
March 7 hat recht. Hat jemand Popcorn?
I was kidding. And get your own opinion. But I agree with Don Hung. We can't just leave her to the bullies.
Well said.
The young lady is wise and righteous.
Let's help her.
All right, princess. Let's dispense with the pleasantries.
You dare attack someone on our turf? Well, how about a few rounds with me?
Darn it! Quick, disperse!
Spineless thugs.
Mizila, phew. It's a good thing you showed up when you did. My heartfelt thanks.
These vagrants have got some nerve looking for trouble in Wildfire Terra.
Shut it, Sampo. This is you written all over it. Wildfire has countless issues on its plate right now. We don't need a side order of Koski. I hear Silvermane Guard is paying the underworld a visit. Is that you?
You kidnapped me and brought me to the underground. What is the meaning of this?
Listen to her. What is the meaning of this? She still thinks she's an overworld princess. Do you know what's become of us down here while you live the easy life? Did you even consider the fate of the underworlders?
The Silvermane Guards aren't living the easy life. We are constantly engaged with the enemy, defending Belobog from the scourge of attacking monsters and protecting all those above and below the surface.
Do you even hear yourself? You protect the underground? Redeploying every guard to the surface? Sealing off the only passageway? Protecting the so-called architects, more like it.
The Madam Guardian has her reasons.
Enough talk. You're coming with me. Chief Oleg wants to see you, and he's got more than a few questions.
Perfect, Mizila. We were just on our way to pay Chief Oleg a visit ourselves. Room for a few more?
Fully booked. Who are they?
Ich bin Neko.
What
Ich will
good
nicht
is your
sagen, dass
name
ich zu
by
ihm gehöre.
itself?
Ich will nicht sagen, dass ich zu Sampo gehöre. Das ist vielleicht kein guter erster Eindruck.
Well, it's like this. The chief's in the market for specific talent. An urgent request, so I'm taking them to see him.
We're looking for a Stellaron. It's the source of all the disasters here. If we find it, we can...
I would recommend you not recite your story to everyone you meet. Mizila won't understand it anyway, so let's save it for the chief, huh?
You're right. I don't understand it. And I don't plan on passing the message on either. Wildfire's encountered trouble at the Great Mine. The chief's busy. If you really want to find him, come look for me at the mine entrance. I'm leaving.
So. Wir können erst weitermachen, wenn wir Stufe 13 haben. Aber passend dazu haben wir jetzt hier dieses Aktivitäten-Ding freigeschaltet. Das sind die Dailies. Und wir können hier hingehen. Ja, das können wir auch machen. So, das können wir in 20 Stunden abholen. So, nee. Universumsimulation ist freigeschaltet jetzt. Die können wir ja vielleicht einmal machen. Fleh mich an, damit ich testen komme. Ich flehe dich an, komm testen. Okay. So. Namenlose Ehre, genau. Hier können wir das aktivieren. Was? Namenlose Ehre klingt nach einer Yu-Gi-Oh! Karte, oder was meinst du klingt nach einer Yu-Gi-Oh! Karte? Die offizielle Version der Universumsimulation ist fertig. Du kannst die vorherige Beta-Version vergessen. Es gibt eine Menge Veränderungen. Ich schaue mir das selbst an. Okay, bleib immer schön neugierig. Voila, die offizielle Universumsimulation. Jetzt beginnt das Spiel so richtig. Ja, und hier können wir dann nochmal zusätzliche Sachen freischalten. Das wird jede Woche zurückgesetzt und dann können wir die Sachen neu freischalten. Das offizielle Spiel, ja, so. Genau, das sind die Punktebelohnungen, die wir bekommen. Wir können bis 3500 Punkte insgesamt bekommen. Bis dahin bekommen wir halt nochmal zusätzlich die Ingame-Währung und hier die und ein Pull für den normalen, fürs normale Ding. So. Und das setzt sich jede Woche zurück und wir können diese Belohnung dann nochmal erhalten. So, anfängliche Figuren. Wir nehmen ihn mit. Wir nehmen am besten einfach alle mit, die wir schon ein bisschen gelevelt haben, ne? So, ich glaube sowieso, dass im Moment von ihm der Folgeangriff meine beste Chance ist. Deswegen gehe ich jetzt auf Folgeangriffe.
Got the defense? A test.
Tough luck running into me.
Ja, genau. Neu freigeschaltete Segen. Dadurch können wir auch wieder zusätzliche Ingame-Währung bekommen.
I'm asking questions. Answer me.
We're just having fun.
Told you I could fight. Here.
Let's go.
Try that again. You can't run.
Your answers? A test.
So, noch keinen Schaden bekommen.
I'm asking questions. Answer me. Test. Fail. Learn to know yourself before your enemy. For the theater of the mediocre.
Freeze!
Need I teach someone a lesson? SAS per Kippy. Knowledge, the measure of truth. And
Komm, ich mach einfach auf
To betray my customers,
automatisch.
I charge extra.
0 points.
Watch this awesome move!
Fail.
Rules are made to be broken.
Answer me. 0 points. A test. Fail.
So, nehmen wir mal das hier. Wir können jetzt hier noch eine zusätzliche Figur dazu holen. Ich weiß aber nicht, ob wir das brauchen. So, jetzt können wir hier Segen verstärken. Ja, bla bla. Hier. Den verstärken wir. Bla bla, Rückblenden, Gedöns, bla bla. Ja, so ungefähr.
Mediocre. A test. 0 points.
More business, eh?
My turn! Phew!
Let's make it quick.
You can't run!
Answer me.
Let's go.
Try that again!
Ja. Ich merke gerade, March hat ja auch Folgeangriffe, demnach lohnt sich das für sie ja auch.
Test. Fail.
We're just having fun.
Told you I could fight.
Let's make it quick.
Your answers? Answer me.
Tough luck running into me!
So. Da muss ich noch, da war ich gerade nicht nah genug dran. Ich wollte gerade sagen, ey, ich hätte...
Test.
We're just having fun.
My turn! Here!
Let's go.
fast gerade meine Ulti auf den verschwendet.
answers? Answer me.
Tough luck running into me.
Er muss ganz dringend geschützt werden.
Try that again.
Just a scratch.
You can't run. My turn.
Er ist tot.
I'm asking questions. A test.
This is our chance.
Tough luck running into me.
Answer me. Fail.
Ereignis. So, erhalte ein zufälliges Fragment. So. Ich verstehe schon, ich verstehe schon. Es gibt diese Zufallsereignisse. Gut, wir kommen jetzt nochmal hier hin. Jetzt habe ich aber gleich nur 3 Gegner. Drei Helden, um den Boss zu besiegen.
For the theater of the mediocre.
Freeze.
Need I teach someone a lesson? SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
0 points.
Rules are made to be broken.
Ich glaube nicht, dass ich das mit den 3 schaffe.
Fail.
Obwohl es gerade gar nicht mal so schlecht aussieht.
0 points.
Der eine ist schon fast besiegt von den Gegnern.
Here.
Ich habe natürlich jetzt auch übelst das Glück gehabt,
Tough luck running into me.
This is our chance.
dass die beide March angegriffen haben.
Your answers? Answer me.
You can't run. Gotta try hard some. Watch this
Wie er
awesome
geschützt wird.
move.
Also ich glaube tatsächlich gerade, dass ich es schaffe. Mit den 3.
My turn.
Schützt sich mal weiter selbst.
A test. Fail. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Try that again.
0 points.
Rules
Der ist ja
are
schon
made to
fast
be
K.O.
broken.
Ja, ich hab's geschafft.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Das stimmt. So, dafür haben wir jetzt erstmal 600 Erfahrung gekriegt. Einen Pull Und damit kann man theoretisch noch einen Pull kaufen. Offensichtlich ist es mit stärkeren Gegnern schwieriger. Scroom berichtet, dass du seinen Modellrechnungen zufolge mit einer Wahrscheinlichkeit von 60% beim ersten Versuch verlierst, aber das macht nichts. Früher oder später wirst du es schaffen. Das kommt mir immer mehr wie ein Spiel vor. Wovon redest du da? Unser Ziel hat sich nicht geändert. Jetzt geh schon und mach dich bereit. So. Hier ist Herthas Laden, genau. Da kann ich das jetzt zum Beispiel noch kaufen. Und ich habe hier neue Punktebelohnung bekommen, die ich einsammeln kann. Nochmal ein Pull. Und wir haben hier natürlich noch den Index, wo wir uns hier nochmal Ingame-Währung abholen können. Und für Ereignisse übrigens auch. Wir können hier abholen. Alle abholen. Dann haben wir hier wieder Erfolge freigeschaltet. Wir haben dadurch jetzt hier das freigeschaltet. Wir können das hier einmal machen. So, die beiden Tutorials hier könnten wir uns noch angucken. Jetzt muss ich gerade mal gucken, wie sieht es hier warpmäßig aus. Wir haben 6, das heißt, wenn wir noch zweimal einen Warp kriegen, können wir wieder 10 Puls machen. Neue Funktion verfügbar, Synthese. Ja, wir können das jetzt herstellen, genau, bla, blibla, blub. Bla bla bla, Tutorial-Gedöns, bla bla. Ach so, was wir auch noch machen können, ist Stufenbelohnung abholen. Die Tickets bitte. Ah, Neko, du bist nicht mehr wie die Person, die Pompom kennengelernt hat. Was ist mit dir geschehen? Ich bin wirklich schnell gewachsen. Es hat sich nichts verändert, außer deiner Meinung über mich. Die Augen eines Schaffners lügen nie, Neko. Du bist nicht die gleiche Person wie vorher. Genauso war es mit 7. März, als sie mit dem Trailblaze anfing. Wie soll Pompom das sagen? Du scheinst reifer zu sein. Gefestigter? Zuverlässiger. Pompom ist sich sicher. Pompom hat ein paar kleine Belohnungen dafür, dass du dich weiterentwickelt hast. Vergiss die Formalitäten und nimm einfach alles. Pompom wird deinen Fortschritt im Auge behalten und weitere kleine Belohnungen für dich vorbereiten. Wie genau diese aussehen werden, das findest du zum richtigen Zeitpunkt heraus. So, wo ist er denn jetzt? Hier. So, was ist meine Trailblaze-Stufe? Abholen. 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 So. Und jetzt haben wir bereits das Requirement für die nächste Hauptstory erreicht. Wie viele haben wir jetzt? 7. Einer fehlt noch. Aber wir haben hier ja auch noch, auf der Map hatten wir noch was zum Einlösen.
pictures?
Where have you been?
Ja, warte mal, da wollte ich doch gar... Ich wollte da unten hin. Ich wollte nicht mit der Hauptstory weitermachen, ich wollte erstmal da unten hin. Da ist irgendwo ein Laden, wo ich noch was eintauschen kann. Ey, willkommen zu Laudas Verkaufsstand. Sag mir ruhig, was du brauchst. Ich möchte was kaufen. So, wir können hier das Rezept kaufen. Und das Rezept auch. Und wir haben die 8 Puls, also die 10 Puls voll. So. Die Jagd, vielleicht könnte ich das ja dem meinem Doktor Wahrheit jetzt geben. Weil der hat, glaube ich, gerade noch so ein Billo-Ding, ne? Ja. Ich habe auch noch hier Wurfpfeil. Was macht das denn? Er hört den Angriff für 3 Runden 24, nachdem er einen Gegner besiegt hat. Die Geschwindigkeit und verursachten Schaden um 12%. Aha. Dasselbe Ziel trifft, wird der zugefügte Schaden um 8. Das ist eigentlich ganz gut. Das würde ja zu ihm passen. Das würde auf jeden Fall zu ihm passen. So, jetzt können wir mit der Main Story weitermachen. Dann gehen wir mal zu Seele. Gib mir meine Seele.
Hey, you came. That was fast.
That's what she said. Was macht Wildfire in der Mine?
Didn't I tell you? Long story short, the underground used to have many mines. However, in recent years, some sort of corrosion called the fragmentum started to spread. It's ruined a lot of mines. The one we're heading into is relatively unaffected. A bunch of vagrants made it their home after their old turf was consumed by the fragmentum. Actually, most of them are pretty honest folks. But with such a large group, it's inevitable that troublemakers will find their way in. They've been stealing stuff from the miners and picking fights. And that's not the worst of it. Things are much more serious this time. For 2 days now, huge clashes have been breaking out between the miners and the vagrants. It isn't pretty. Mines are our lifelines in the underworld. We have to keep providing geomarrow to the overworld in exchange for supplies. In order to quell the situation, Chief Oleg brought Wildfire into the mine and left me in charge of security for the towns. But the situation in the mine is critical. I have to back him up.
So. Verstanden, los geht's.
As for you, the Chief will decide your fate when we see him.
Good. I've been wanting to come face to face with the leader of the underworld.
You're about to come face to face with reality.
Na dann. Los geht's.
Huh? Isn't that the doctor lady?
Da drüben,
What's
ja.
Natasha doing here? Things must be worse than I thought. Hey, where are you going? Don't think you can just run off. come back here and finish talking things through with Natasha.
Okay.
Nat, I didn't think you'd be here. Where's Oleg?
Hey, Zila and Sampo's guests. So it looks like you've already met. I haven't seen Oleg. The miners said they saw him take a group further in.
Mir geht es nicht so gut. Was machst du hier?
I heard that the miners had been having violent clashes with local thugs, with significant numbers of wounded. I hurried over here to see if I could help. You see these people? They're all miners and their family members. They want an explanation from the instigators. This area up ahead is a vagrant dwelling, but they've sealed off the entrance. I guess they're afraid that angry miners might try to take revenge.
How could the situation here become such a mess?
I heard that first mining team found a geomarrow vein with incredible deposits. The initial estimate put it at the largest discovery in the last 30 years.
Are you serious? That's big news. How come I never heard about it?
Well, they weren't in a hurry to make it known. Most of the mines have been contaminated by the fragmentum. Many people are out of work. They were afraid of being overwhelmed if they let the word out. But the vagrants here have keen eyes. They couldn't keep it hidden from them. Some local gangs wanted to profit from the situation, so they blackmailed the mining team for hush money. And that was the final straw.
Die Erzader sollten denen gehören, die sie entdeckt haben. Der Preis für das Hüten eines Geheimnisses.
I can understand your thinking. It's just that the underground is in difficult straits. And that's how the clash started. Now both sides are dealing with heavy losses. So, are you guys here to help resolve the conflict?
They're here because they need a favor from Chief Oleg. I'm escorting them. And seeing as you need that helping hand, it wouldn't be too much to ask you to lend one here first, right?
Of course we want to help. We care about other people too, you know.
Wir sind hierher gekommen, um zu helfen. Das klingt nach einem fairen Tausch. Kein Interesse, tut mir leid.
Suit yourself.
Wie March
I'm not
guckt.
forcing you.
I believe we're dealing with kind-hearted people here, Zila. As you've all seen, the situation down here is, strained. If you can, we would really appreciate you helping the people.
Marchs Gesicht eben, als wir gesagt haben, nö, keinen Bock. Ja, jetzt lernen wir noch was über Relikte. Ja, nee. Ich will das aber nicht March ausrüsten. So, wenn, dann kriegt das irgendwer, der es gebrauchen kann. Das erhöht ja den Angriff. Unser Main-Angreifer ist ja eigentlich der Doktor im Moment hier. Wenn, dann sollte der das bekommen.
Let me see.
The giant ore vein. The one they discovered. That must be where the clashes are centered. Come on, let's get to higher ground and take a look.
That person up ahead. Is he asleep?
Let's head up and take a look. He might need help.
Ja, der schläft.
Falling asleep in a place like this. Impressive. Hey, wakey wakey. You'll get mushrooms growing on your head.
What? Mushroom bread? I can't see it on the menu. Miss Sela!
Have you got a death wish or something? How can you sleep here? Get back to safety and take shelter.
Take shelter? I remember now. These guys came out of nowhere and got into a fight with the mining team. At the time, I was exhausted. I'd hardly run a few feet when one of them caught me. If it weren't for Wildfire, they'd have stolen the clothes off my back.
Warum hat der so einen übertrieben britischen Akzent? Die würden deine Kleider nehmen, die du anhast?
You don't know these guys. No moral compass. They'd rob you blind in a flash.
Moral ist mein
It's only
Lieblingswaschmittel.
thanks to Wildfire that the Great Mine hasn't fallen under their control completely. Speaking of which, where is Wildfire? Did they head further in? Is there a fight happening?
It seems like Chief Oleg must be up ahead. Hurry up and get back to safety. Look for Nat. And try not to get into another scrap along the way.
Der ist eine Austauschwache aus Britannien, genau.
Okay. Thank you for, getting me on my feet. If I get back soon enough, I'll have time for a nap.
Der ist aus dem magischen Wandschrank gekommen. Aus dem Kleiderschrank.
I recognize that woman. That's Elaine from First Mining Team. Quick, let's get up there and see if she's wounded. Elaine, are you okay?
Zila, thank goodness. I'm fine. Just a couple of sprains. You've got good timing. Those vagrants were asking me about the robots, but I don't know anything.
Die Roboter?
Oh, don't you know? The intersection of the Great Mine has been seized by a band of robots. Neither the mining team nor the vagrants can get anywhere near.
New challengers enter. About time. Human-only conflicts are so boring.
Does anyone know where the robots come from?
At first, we thought that a collective fault had occurred in the excavation machines. But then we found out that those machines didn't even belong to the mining team. They came out of nowhere and pushed the vagrants and us back. Then they blocked off the only tunnels into the intersection.
Vielleicht spielt da jemand einen Streich?
There's no way anyone in the mining team is behind this. Operating a single unit is tiring enough, but a whole group? Impossible.
Then there's only one possibility. Boss Svarog.
Svarog? That name sounds familiar.
Ja, wir haben gegen seine Roboter schon gekämpft.
You remember the robots we defeated in the boxing gym?
Das war der Fight Club.
Oh, Boss Svarog's robots. What's his deal?
Let's just say he's not to be trifled with. Let's go and find some other people. Elaine, can you make it back to safety?
No problem. Zila and the rest of you, be careful.
Robots? Aligned against humans? I've never heard of such a thing. Machines should obey humans unconditionally.
That's not the only...
Is this elevator broken? Why isn't it responding?
Why are you worried about this piece of junk? Do you really want to go down there and be a live target for the robots?
But if we evacuate, then haven't we lost out?
You idiots. We'll just steal off the miners. Look, I saw with my own eyes. They managed to bag some geomarrow. This is a perfect opportunity.
Die sind auch so britisch.
Oh, good idea.
Shameless. Still after the miners, are you? Time to teach you a lesson.
Your answers? Answer me. Fail.
We're just having fun.
I'm asking questions.
Hat ihm einfach mit seinem Buch kaputt gehauen.
Fleeing at the first sign of danger. That's all they're good for.
Huh? What's this? Did those guys leave it behind? Whoa! What the heck?
Beep, beep, beep. Searching for potential user. Beep, beep, beep. Voice print detected. Looking up corresponding identity information.
Oh, hey, it talks! And it knows that we aren't from this planet?
It doesn't seem to be technology from here. Look, it even has an Interastral Peace Corporation logo on it. Perhaps it's an antiquity, left behind by some past interstellar traveler.
Beep, beep, beep.
your mom's an antiquity.
Danke.
Beep, beep, beep! Whatever, whatever. So, you aliens know about the Interastral Peace Corporation? That's great!
Als ob das Ding einfach deine Mutterwitze macht.
Beep, beep, beep! Self-introduction. I am Richard, the Home Use Object Finder. Model information. Version 0.63. Professional model. Annual deluxe package. Nickname? Findy.
A home use object finder? Who knew the IPC made these kinds of products?
Beep, beep, beep. My brainwave scanner module is damaged. Please send me to an Interastral Peace Appliances retail store near you for free repair within the warranty period of 232 years, 84 days. Beep, beep, beep. Alien, please take me to an Interastral Peace Appliances retail store to conduct repairs.
What? This fella's already broken. What should we do? Take it with us?
Ich trage schon viel zu viel mit mir rum.
You need to log out once in a while.
Let's take it with us. It doesn't take up much room. And if it really is broken, there are trash cans everywhere.
Beep, beep, beep. Not a trash can. Yes, yes, yes. When you need to find something you can't see, just call upon Findy. That's me.
Keine Erlaubnis, den Aufzug können wir nicht benutzen. Ja, warte mal. Trashcan, genau.
Answer me. Feel.
This is our chance.
Das Ding in der Mitte ist wichtig, das zuerst kaputt zu machen, weil das kann heilen.
A test. We're just having fun.
So. Ach so, ich bin ein Hindernis auf dem Weg. Dass das Hindernisse auf dem Weg sind, das leuchtet mir ein.
We're just having fun.
My turn.
This is our chance.
I'm asking questions. A test.
We're just having fun.
Let's make it quick.
Hey, what's that commotion? It sounds like there's a big argument happening. Let's get closer and take a look.
So, wir haben hier einen neuen Teleportpunkt. Wo ging es denn hier noch lang? Hier ist doch bestimmt noch eine Kiste. Genau.
Cowards and bullies.
I don't remember you guys acting this tough around Svarog's minions. Did your parents never teach you what a backbone was?
We ain't stupid. Why would we risk our lives against the robots? And get off the high road. You can't just find a huge chunk of geomarrow and hog it all to yourselves.
This mine is our territory. The mining team is laboring here day in and day out. You guys don't even pretend like you're here to lend a hand. You're lazy. All you want is to profit off our sweat and tears. You don't even try hiding it. Disgraceful.
Where does disgrace come into it when we can't even fill our stomachs, huh? I know your game. You're just waiting for us to starve to death so there's more food for your mining team.
It's a waste of time trying to reason with you. While you've been kicking up this fuss, the whole vein's been seized by robots. Now we're all in the same boat.
Right. We can't rely on the vein anymore. But don't forget which side brought loaded guns to the party.
Whoa, easy. What are you trying to pull off? I'm warning you, wildfire are in the area.
Empty threat. Wildfire are stuck dealing with Svarog's minions. How are they gonna help you now? Unless you're planning on taking a bullet. Hand over the supplies and equipment.
They're getting ready to attack. Those miners are unarmed.
You shameless scoundrels!
Retten wir sie. Ich mach das schon.
No need to play the hero. I'm going with you.
I'm going too. We can't let these thugs get away with whatever they like.
Aha! And who do we have here? Do you know whose territory this is?
Shut it. This isn't your territory. I'm in a hurry. I'll take you all in one go.
My turn.
Let's go.
You're annoying.
Answer me. 0 points.
Oh, Zila, thank goodness you came. We were nearly,
Nothing but a few knuckleheads. I'm just glad you're okay. Antonia, have you seen Chief Oleg?
Oleg? He took a group into the intersection. Said it was to clear off the invading robots. They've been gone for a while now. If Wildfire was around, those thugs wouldn't have dared.
Seems like the core of this problem is Svarog's robots.
Was wollen die Roboter? Wir müssen über diesen Boss sprechen.
The boss. He appeared suddenly after the guards were redeployed and became a major player in the underworld. Svarog claims to be a guardian of humanity, while the ownerless robots obey his commands. They've occupied the Furnace Core hub, and they're not letting anyone get close. Nobody knows why Svarog did any of this. He usually doesn't leave the Furnace Core and interfere unless some kind of disorder breaks out in the underworld.
Wait, a guardian of humanity? That can command robots? I've never heard of anything like.
Looks like your mighty architects weren't as all-knowing as you thought.
Can you two say anything without quarreling? This isn't the time. It sounds like there's danger waiting for us in the intersection. Can we still get through?
Wir haben die Bergarbeiter gerettet. Lass uns zurückgehen. Ja, wir haben Wildfire noch nicht gefunden.
Yeah, you still need to talk with the chief. It's only a bunch of scrap metal. What are we afraid of?
Oh, is Zila starting to appreciate our strength?
I'll be honest. You guys are hardworking. If everyone from Wildfire were as impressive as you on the battlefield, we wouldn't be so hard-pressed by Svarog. Antonia, can you take the mining team back through the entrance to meet up with Natasha?
Yeah, sure thing. But be careful. There are a lot of robots up ahead.
Is this the right way? It looks like there's a roadblock up ahead.
Erstmal ist da eine
I'll be the judge of
Kiste.
that. Come on, let's take a clook.
It's completely blocked by the mine cart. What do we do? Can we blow it up?
Easy. It belongs to the mining team. We can't just destroy it. We should try and fix it.
Easier said than done. Do you know how?
Yeah, of course. Every underworlder worth their salt knows how to fix a minecart. Even the pin connecting the body to the chassis is broken. Not to mention the rear wheel set bearing. This looks like the work of Svarog's minions. We need to find spare parts we can use nearby. We're wasting time.
Beep, beep, beep! Friends, do you need to find something? Findy can help?
How come you just jumped out on your own, little fella? Isn't your module thingy broken?
You jumped out of your own, little fella. Klingt auch wieder nach That's What She Said.
Beep, beep, beep. My brainwave scanner module is indeed broken. However, manual input for search is still operable. Come on, input the name of the object you were looking for. Findy can help.
Oh, well, aren't you confident? Let me give it a try then. Where's the input interface? Found it. Minecart pin, minecart wheel set, confirm. Just like that?
Beep, beep, beep. Request is being processed. Beep, beep, beep. Match successful. Initiating search for lost item, minecart pin. Beep, beep, beep. Item found. Please commence search according to the Home Use Object Finder Safety Manual.
Also wenn das Ding noch einmal Beep, Beep, Beep sagt, würde ich es wirklich gerne in eine Trashcan schmeißen.
Beep, 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 beep. Potential target object detected. The current search has concluded.
Let me see. Yeah, we can make do with this part.
Beep, beep, beep. What's that? Is that a hint of respect for Findy?
How convenient. So, next time Don Hung gets lost, we can just use Findy to find him, right?
Wie in die Luft gesprengt, genau.
Beep, beep, beep. Biological life form search is currently not supported. If you have any questions, please call Interastral Peace Appliances.
Well, it was a good idea.
Beep, beep, beep. Initiating search for lost item, minecart wheel set. Beep, beep, beep. Item found. Please commence search according to the Home Use Object Finder Safety Manual.
Ich bin froh, wenn man das Ding nach dieser Mission nicht mehr braucht.
Beep, beep, beep. Based on your search history, I recommend a humanoid tactical microwave. Press skip to cancel personalized ads. Beep, beep, beep. Interastral Peace Appliances. Beep, beep, beep. Potential target object detected. The current search has concluded.
That's everything. You were a big help, Findy.
Beep, beep, beep. It was nothing. Interastral Peace Appliances, your most trustworthy companion. Beep, beep, beep.
Halt die
Current
Klappe.
search complete. Entering sleep mode. Please recharge the Home Use Object Finder.
We're pretty lucky, huh? Without Findy, it probably would have taken half the day to find these parts.
Well, not that long. But that little machine definitely made it a lot easier.
Are you gonna do it yourself?
Why wouldn't I? You've got to be self-reliant down here. Watch. You might learn something.
Bestätigen.
All right, mission accomplished.
Quick work. You know, I didn't think you guys had worked a day in your lives. But you know how to get your hands dirty.
The cart is about to depart.
Ja, jetzt können wir das Ding anschieben.
The robots will have seized the road ahead by now. We should go carefully.
Whoa, stop, stop. There's a big evil hunk of metal right there.
That model. It That's one of Svarog's lapdogs, all right. Don't be afraid. I've dealt with those robots before. Let's go.
You're annoying!
Need I teach someone a lesson? A test. 0 points.
We're just having fun.
Tough luck running into me! Here! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
Ich hätte ihn schützen sollen.
I'm asking questions. Answer me.
We're just having fun.
My turn! Phew!
A test. Fail. SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. 0 points.
So. Hier um die Ecke ist aber auch noch was. Zum Beispiel Heilung. Und eine Kiste. Und wir haben scheinbar eine Nachricht von irgendwem bekommen. Achso, einen seltsamen Gegenstand gefunden. Relikte. Ja, komm hier, bla bla. Das... Das ist quasi einfach nur Ausrüstung.
Your answers? Answer me. Fail.
More business, eh?
Told you I could fight.
Let's go.
Die Dinger sind voll nervig, weil die sich einen Angriff lang quasi unbesiegbar machen können.
Seeing it up close, this vein's even more spectacular.
I doubt the underground will ever see it fully excavated.
I'm asking questions. A test.
We're just having fun.
Mediocre. Answer me.
We're just having fun.
Told you I could fight.
Let's make it quick.
So, Triple Kill.
How you gonna win if you don't take any risks?
Hier ist nochmal ein Sternenanker.
This vein. So this is what everyone is fighting over. Mr. Sparrow, it's such a massive vein. I've never seen so much geomarrow before.
Calculating. Based on the average rate of excavation, this vein is enough to supply Belobog with 231 days of energy, with a margin of error of 7 days.
Der hat übrigens die gleiche Synchronstimme wie Valimar aus Trails of Cold Steel. Also der Mech-Anzug.
I sense that your reason for summoning me is not the ore in question. State your true intention, Clara.
Right. I wanted Mr. Svarog to see that many miners and vagrants have gotten hurt because of the vein. Can you help them?
I have already prevented the dispute and taken temporary control of the excavation zone. Evaluation result. In the event of no further variables, there will be no large-scale armed conflict within the next 30 days.
I know why you did it, Mr. Svarog. It's just, I don't think it'll be enough. The mining team and Wildfire. They don't understand your actions. If only we could do more for them.
My mission is the protection of the underworld. The trust of the minority sample is redundant to my calculations. Human behavior will always deviate from rational calculation, Clara. As evidenced by their presence here.
Svarog! We haven't settled our final score.
Sela, subordinate to Wildfire. Your resistance is futile. The result of my calculation is unequivocal. Remaining in the underworld is the optimal strategy for survival.
This again. Calculation results, survival strategies. I haven't got time for your thesis. Withdraw your forces, or I'll lose my temper.
Observe, Clara. Even under abject conditions, humans are unable to avoid division and conflict.
But Mr. Svarog...
Human failure to accept the calculation result is a significant threat to the survival strategy of the underworld. Calculation complete. Result unequivocal. Armed suppression of Wildfire and their allies is the optimal course of action.
Seine Roboter scheinen nicht sehr freundlich zu sein.
What about the girl in red? That robot is gonna take her away.
We must leave, Clara. External variables have triggered a calculation reset. The furnace core hub requires protection.
Please, Mills. Don't hit them too hard.
I was getting bored of those minions. Time for a real fight. Come at me!
Just a scratch.
Need I teach someone a lesson? A test. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Gotta try hard, son. Watch this awesome move.
0 points.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Fail.
Rules are made to be broken.
Tough luck.
Let's go.
Answer me. 0 points. A test. Fail.
Das war's.
Phew. Not bad. How many of these big guys is Svarog hiding?
A lot, which is why Wildfire has never been able to take him down. Svarog's forces are too strong. We don't have enough firepower.
Und das Mädchen ist kein Roboter.
That girl is best pals with Svarog. She's always following behind him. He wouldn't harm her. I guess I'm just used to seeing them together now, even if I don't understand it. Let's look for the chief.
No need to look far. Nice work, Zila. We were attacked on both sides by robots. Who knows where they came from? We thought we were in it for the long haul.
Chief, is everyone okay? Is anyone injured?
We're fine. We're used to it at this point. We sent those pesky robots and ragtag troops packing. The mine should be quiet for a while. And, who are your friends here?
Ah, them. They're outsiders that Sample brought down from who knows where. They need a favor from Wildfire, so I brought them with me. It'll be faster if they explain.
Freut mich, dich kennenzulernen. Wir sind hier, um uns mit Wildfire anzufreunden.
It's been a while since I heard that anyone was pleased to meet anyone. I won't forget you in a hurry. So, you went to all this trouble to find Wildfire. What help is it you need?
I didn't know you'd put on a show for the overworld, too. Impressive.
Well, this is new. Wildfire can barely take care of the underworld. And now outsiders are looking for assistance from us. This Stellaron you speak of. Never heard of it. But if it's a secret that even we locals don't know about, then one name does come to mind.
Ist Bauchredner. Meinst du Sampo?
Really? Sampo? You might as well try the Supreme Guardian.
The current Supreme Guardian is a liar who uses sweet words to deceive the underworld. She's never cared about our survival.
Stop right there. I won't allow you to insult the Madam Guardian.
Miss Overworld, my words may be painful to you, but every one of them is true. Go out into the towns and hear for yourself. See how the people here suffer. I haven't gotten close to voicing the extent of the underworld's grievances, young lady. But I will respect your request. I will leave it at that for now. Let's get back to the main topic. The name that came to my mind was Svarog.
Huh? Isn't Svarog Wildfire's sworn enemy?
Why would a mere robot in the underworld have knowledge of important secrets?
Sworn enemy. Not how I see it. The young master here is closer. Svarog is a cold and unfeeling machine. He recognizes only the dead reasoning of his calculations. Svarog is not against Wildfire. Or perhaps I should say, Wildfire isn't even of concern to him. That ancient robot witnessed the war. If you're looking to pick up a thread, he may well be your best source.
Ist der wirklich so alt? Der sieht ziemlich neu aus. Das war ja vor 700 Jahren oder so, ne?
Don't judge a book by its cover. I myself have put a few centuries behind me. Would you be able to tell?
Ja, aber du warst eingefroren. Das ist ja was anderes. Oder?
I'm familiar with over 20 long-life species. None of them look like you.
Hey, would it kill you to play along?
Robots don't forget. If Svarog hasn't heard of your Stellaron, then I'm afraid perhaps no one has.
In which case, we need to think of a way to convince Svarog to communicate with us.
Or get him to hand over his memory bank. We could go through it ourselves.
Einfrieren klappt ja eh nicht. Du bist trotzdem tot. Ja. Bis man zumindest eine Möglichkeit findet, einen danach wieder zurückzuholen. Es wird ja das gesamte Blut durch Kühlflüssigkeit getauscht dabei. Und man hat noch nicht erforscht, wie man das wieder rückgängig macht. Soweit ich weiß, weiß man noch gar nicht, wie man das wieder rückgängig macht. Und ich bin mir ehrlich gesagt nicht sicher, ob es die Menschheit noch gibt, bis man das rausfindet.
What should we do?
We've tried repeatedly to negotiate with Svarog, but he rejects every effort. He believes that wildfire is a threat. Still, if it were you guys... It's difficult to say. We have time. Let's get into the details tomorrow. It's late, and you must have been through a lot. Go back to the town and rest. I'll make arrangements.
Again? I'm starting to get nervous of arranged rest on this planet.
Ja, letztes Mal wurden wir dann verhaftet.
As for our Silvermane girl here, do you have time? I'd like to talk with you in private.
Ja, jetzt sollen wir aufsteigen.
The faster the progress, the greater the chance of errors.
Ich denke mal, ihn werde ich langfristig sowieso im Team behalten. Bei den anderen weiß ich es noch nicht so ganz. Oh, wir haben 10 Puls gekriegt. Können wir ja gleich mal benutzen. Wir haben einen Charakter bekommen. Ich glaube, die ist sogar ziemlich gut, aber ich habe sie nie wirklich gespielt. Sie wird zumindest gerne benutzt als Buff-Charakter. Was können wir gerade? Was wollte ich denn gerade noch? Wir können noch was anderes machen. Genau, wir können uns hier einmal mit Sternenlicht was holen. Wir können uns auch hier direkt die ganzen Sonderpässe holen. So, jetzt habe ich den neuen Charakter da auch. Ich kann aber auch noch mal gerade
You finally got some leisure time.
noch einen weiteren Pull kriegen.
Wherever there is business, there is Sampo.
Ja, super. Ich möchte etwas kaufen. Ja, ich warte mal noch.
Oh, you must be Oleg's guests. Welcome to the Gerda Grand Hotel.
Goethe?
Yep. You've probably seen that stylish Gerda Hotel above ground, right?
Not the most pleasant memories of that place.
That's the above-ground branch of the Grand Hotel. A few hundred years ago, one ancestor of the Gerda family was ambitious and sought to build something big from nothing. He eventually realized his dream and opened a hotel branch in the most expensive area on the surface.
Oh, people with big dreams have big determination.
Oleg wants me to take good care of y'all. Here's the key. You'll be staying in our most spacious guest room.
What do you think? Should we go ahead and call it a day? Or walk around a bit more first?
Wir können uns schon ins Zimmer
Time
begeben.
to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time. That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think?
Kein Kommentar.
Would you look at him, blurting out something so irresponsible?
A lot like you, actually. But if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Ah, fine. We'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was eventful, to say the least.
One of us should keep watch tonight.
Keep watch? Are we space cowboys now? I guess this is the cosmic Wild West. Anyone else sleepy?
Mert sieht am wachsten aus. Gerade wo sie gesagt hat, sie ist sleepy.
No, I don't. Besides, I've never pulled an all-nighter before. Do you know how bad it is for your skin?
Oh, boohoo.
I'll keep watch.
Branya, did you finish talking to Oleg? Hope he didn't make things difficult for you.
Ich weiß nicht, warum wir dir jetzt vertrauen sollten, dass du Wache hältst. Das letzte Mal hast du versucht, uns zu verhaften.
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything. I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane Guard officer in the underground. There might be people looking to harm you.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are. The Silvermane Guards have a lot to make amends for down here. If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Cocolia, forget it. It's meaningless to talk about it now. You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed. He seemed like a man of his word. Go and rest.
Hier können wir aber kein Abenteuer im Schrank erleben. Auf einem einfachen Holztisch liegen Papier, Stifte und ein Gefäß schwarzer Tinte. Du beugst dich leicht nach vorne und versuchst, die unleserliche Handschrift auf dem Papier zu entziffern. Auch wenn die Technologie in der Unterwelt veraltet ist, ist das Ausdrucken gang und gäbe. Vielleicht verfasst dieses Geschäft handschriftliche Notizen, um den Kunden das Gefühl zu geben, geschätzt zu werden. Auch wenn es eine nette Geste ist, ist es schwer leserlich. Beim Überfliegen dieser höflichen und sinnlosen Worte beginnen deine Augen weh zu tun. Doch schließlich findest du den wichtigsten Abschnitt ganz unten auf der Seite. Die Ladenbesitzerin Gerti freut sich über eine Bewertung unserer Dienstleistungen. Ah, Bewertung, mein Hobby. Du kannst dich vage daran erinnern, dass du das schon einmal erlebt hast, als du auf dem Rücksitz eines Schwebetaxis saßt und von einem Ort in der Stadt zum anderen geflogen bist. Der Pilot des Schwebetaxis sagte während der ganzen Fahrt nicht einen Ton und begrüßte dich nicht einmal. Aber als du die Tür geöffnet hast, um auszusteigen, sagte er plötzlich: Bitte gib mir eine 5-Sterne-Bewertung. Ist das nicht im echten Leben auch so? Nein, das wirst du nicht. Du bist absolut unparteiisch. Niemals würdest du aus Mitleid in einem Test aus 59 60 Punkte machen, nur um jemanden bestehen zu lassen. Du glaubst fest daran, dass gute Bewertungen verdient und nicht verschenkt werden sollten. Du siehst dich in diesem billigen Zimmer um. Du hörst die Wände wimmern und siehst den Schrank zittern. Du bist der unparteiischste Kritiker in der ganzen Galaxie. Lieber Gast, bitte bewerte die Bequemlichkeit des Bettes in deinem Hotelzimmer. Durchschnittlich. Es ist nicht nur durchschnittlich, es könnte sogar dazu verwendet werden, den Begriff durchschnittlich neu zu definieren. Lieber Gast, bitte bewerte den Tee in deinem Hotelzimmer. Das erste bei jeder App kommt doch immer, gib uns 5 ja. Ich hab ihn, ich weiß nicht, vielleicht ist der kalt. Ja. Soll ich unzufrieden? Unzufrieden. Tee unbefriedigend, zu kalt, zu geschmacklos und er riecht nach Schimmel. Schrecklich. Lieber Gast, bitte bewerte die Beleuchtung und die Aussicht von deinem Hotelzimmer. Da sind nur Häuser. Aber eigentlich sieht das ganz cool aus, oder? Sehr zufrieden. Beleuchtung und Aussicht sehr zufrieden. Die Beleuchtung im Raum ist perfekt. Nicht zu hell und nicht zu dunkel. Sehr angenehm. Was die Aussicht betrifft, als Kenner der Retro-Architektur gefällt dir die Aussicht auf die Felsenstadt sehr gut. Vielen Dank für deine Bewertung des Service hier im Hotel. Gerne darfst du einen Kommentar in dem untenstehenden Feld hinterlassen. Wir werden dein Feedback ernst nehmen und unser Bestes tun, um unseren Service zu verbessern. Ein Kommentar, sich einen originellen Kommentar auszudenken, ist immer super schwierig. Es ist einfacher, daraus eine Multiple-Choice-Frage zu machen. Es war eine eher durchschnittliche Erfahrung. Ich werde wahrscheinlich nicht wiederkommen. Darf ich dir vorschlagen, ein paar Schaumstoffkissen und Samtbetten zu kaufen? Genau, kauf das teure Zeug und pack das hier hin. Oder einfach gar nichts. Du hast erfolgreich den Kommentarteil des Tests bestanden. Es gibt nur noch eine Lücke auszufüllen. Bitte hinterlasse deinen Namen, damit wir dich über Rabatte informieren können. Rabatte! Was für ein wunderschönes Wort! Trag deinen berühmten Namen hier ein. Heisenberg. Remember my name. Dein Meisterwerk ist fertig. Du hast gerade die unvoreingenommenste Dienstleistungsbewertung in der Geschichte des Universums abgeschlossen, ohne den Hauch von Emotionen. Als du die soeben ausgefüllte Feedbackkarte umdrehst, entdeckst du einen dicken Stapel derselben Karten. Du hast mehrere Möglichkeiten. Fertig. Überarbeite alle deine Bearbeitungen noch einmal. Dein Kommentar zum Shop. Darf ich dir vorschlagen, ein paar Schaumstoffkissen und Samtbetten zu kaufen? Ja. Deine Unterschrift Heisenberg. Deine Bewertung des Bettes durchschnittlich. Deine Bewertung des Tees unzufrieden. Deine Bewertung von Beleuchtung sehr zufrieden. Du hast es geschafft. Vielleicht solltest du sie sofort Gerti geben, um zu zeigen, dass du ein guter Gast bist. Ja, dafür müsste ich dann nochmal raus, ne? Hier. Ah, du bist wieder da. Wie ist es gelaufen? Bist du müde? Wie hat Oleg dich behandelt? Meine Beine tun so weh, weil ich den ganzen Tag rumgelaufen bin. Haha, mit großer Macht kommen große Wadenschmerzen. Du musst erschöpft sein, wenn du den ganzen Tag herumgelaufen bist. Ruh dich in deinem Zimmer aus. Ich bringe dir das Essen, wenn es fertig ist. Das ist sehr nett von dir. Haha, gern geschehen. Du wohnst jetzt im Grand Hotel Goethe. Hier sind wir alle Freunde. Oder ist nicht was vergessen? Wie findest du das Bett und das Kopfkissen? Und wie sieht es mit der Zimmertemperatur aus? Funktioniert der Geomark-Schmelzofen? Wenn du etwas brauchst, lass es mich bitte wissen. Ich habe eine Kommentarkarte ausgefüllt. Wirklich, das ist großartig. Ich hatte nicht erwartet, dass jemand so viel Beschäftigtes wie du Zeit dazu hat. Wirklich, vielen Dank. Ich nehme das mal an mich. Vielen Dank, Nico. Wir schätzen deine Meinung sehr. Und dein Feedback wird definitiv dazu beitragen, die Qualität des Services in diesem kleinen Luxushotel zu verbessern. Sie wird dann aber auch lesen, dass da Heisenberg als Name draufsteht. Klar, nur zu, nimm sie. Und ich akzeptiere kein Nein als Antwort. Das sind nur ein paar kleine Dinge, die sich hier angesammelt haben und ich nicht loswerden konnte. Ich hoffe, wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Lob der hohen Moral. Dafür, dass ich da einfach Heisenberg draufgeschrieben habe. So. Ausruhen. Das Bett ist nicht sehr weich, aber dieses Zimmer ist gemütlicher als das kalt dekorierte Oberwelthotel. Ich bin so müde, hoffentlich kann ich heute Nacht gut schlafen.
I lost her. My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all? Silence! She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never! A new world.
That voice again. Such a strange dream. May as well go for a walk if I can't sleep.
Who goes there? Show yourself. Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed. No sleep for you either, huh?
In letzter Zeit habe ich viele Albträume. Ich mache mir Sorgen um die Zukunft.
I understand. The more that weighs on your mind, the more your fears become dreamscapes. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things? This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze?
Das solltest du lieber Dan Hang fragen. Ich habe da nicht so
Is
viel
he
Ahnung
your
von.
leader? I feel he possesses a great stillness of mind in everything he does. You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors.
Na, vielleicht hat sie einfach gemerkt, dass wir den Stellaron loswerden wollen und sie ist von dem Stellaron besessen. Nur ein Narr folgt blindlings einem Befehl.
I don't need you to remind me. And I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomarrow remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her.
Wir werden dir helfen.
Help me change the mind of the Madam Guardian? Not easy. Nobody knows that better than I do. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog.
Die Welt ist komplizierter, als du denkst. Du kannst die Welt nicht alleine retten.
Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think. Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while. I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. The quieter things are around you, the louder. I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line.
Gibt's Ärger?
Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help.
Mit so einem Temperament helfe ich niemandem.
Hey, come on now. Zila's got a sharp tongue but a soft heart. She didn't mean anything. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more. Somehow.
Es gibt noch andere Städte.
The situation in other towns is even worse than ours. As the Fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the Fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the Fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the Fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in.
Also gut, wie sieht der Plan aus?
You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the Fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there. Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Please look for some there. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. Oh, I hope it's still intact. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful, don't push yourselves too hard.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
Sonnenuntergang? Ihr könnt hier die Sonne doch gar nicht sehen, oder? Woher wissen die im Untergrund eigentlich, wann Sonnenuntergang ist?
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the Fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the Fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us. We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar. Let's go. And watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around. We can't see anything here. Let's find higher ground to get a better view.
Ich kann es einfach nicht lassen, aber darüber zu reden. Aber ich finde die Musik von dem Spiel so gut.
That's Natasha's old orphanage.
Das da.
After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place.
Es sieht beeindruckend aus.
Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person. I miss those carefree days as a kid.
Huh.
What? Nothing to say?
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow. Never mind.
Weirdo. Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? That's Rivet Town's market. The supplies Natasha wants are probably there. Let's keep moving. Watch out for monsters. Careful. Enemies ahead. These aren't like vagrants. They won't...
Got the defense? A test. 0 points.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
Tja.
So, did she ever bring you?
To I seem like I was a goody two-shoes? Of course not.
More business, eh?
My turn.
Test.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Da ist eine Kiste. Ah. In der hintersten Ecke.
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible. There's a bunch of crates piled over there. Maybe.
Answer me.
We're just having fun.
This is our chance.
Oh, Max.
Mediocre.
Merz stirbt gerade.
A test. 0 points.
We're just having fun.
I don't want
Merz
to
ist
be
gestorben.
I'm asking questions.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra. We're just having fun.
Let's make it quick.
Your answer?
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
War hier nicht gerade erst so ein Wiederbelebungsding? So.
Darn. How could they all be empty? Now even the monsters are gathering supplies?
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look much messier.
You mean that someone else got here and took everything before us?
Zum Beispiel Sampo.
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground here.
The scent of dirt is still fresh. They can't have come too long before us. Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search every corner of this market.
Ich sehe schon jemanden. So, aber erstmal... mache ich das auf.
Is that all? We need a strategy.
Welche Stufe hat der? 26. Du gehst jetzt ins Bett, okay? Allzu lang werde ich auch sowieso nicht mehr machen. Eigentlich hatte ich nicht ihn angreifen wollen.
SAS, knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. A test.
More business, eh?
Mach mal auf dich selbst.
Rules are made to be broken.
0 points. Mediocre.
You can't run!
Your answers? Answer me. Fail.
We're just having fun. Hey, watch the face. What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Let's make it quick.
This price was too steep.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Rules are made to be broken.
Toll, mein Carry stirbt jetzt
Run right
gerade.
into me.
Das war wohl nichts.
Eric? Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Don't you know how dangerous this place is?
Zila! You aren't the boss of me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid. But if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
There's always a way.
Teilst die Materialien mit uns, sie sollen Verwundeten helfen.
Don't be so polite to him. Everyone in the underworld knows this brat is a no-good thief. If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back.
About that.
Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for? We need them to save people.
200.
What?
200 shield.
Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
Wie viel sind 200 Schild?
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time.
I really need money. My daddy.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse. If he knew about this, you'd be in big trouble.
No!
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here, you can have this.
Ist das...
What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomarrow crystal of the highest purity. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable it is.
Thank you.
But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal other people's things again. Promise?
Eigentlich ist sie aus einem Kaugummi-Automaten, genau.
I promise. I'll never steal things again.
Then it's a deal. If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. We already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be safe.
Thank you. Whoever you are, you guys can take all of these things. You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill. Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
That object was pretty important to you, right? Are you sure you're okay just giving it to Eric like that?
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. I must give him a chance, Zila, because other people can't.
I don't really get what you just said. Anyway, we should get moving. Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember where it is. This way.
So, dann haben wir schon mal eine von den Sachen, die wir brauchten.
I'm not done yet.
So, bringen wir ihn auch mal auf Stufe 30. Ihn werden wir wahrscheinlich auch noch länger behalten. Noch 3 Stück, dann können wir wieder 10 Puls machen. Ich versuche es nochmal, da hinten in die Ecke zu gehen. Ja, jetzt ist das Ding direkt eingefroren.
Answer me.
My turn.
Erstmal auf dich selbst.
Let's go.
War eine gute Entscheidung scheinbar.
Try that again.
A test. 0 points.
Go away. I don't want to be alone.
Ich glaube, das hat so keinen Zweck. Das Ding ist noch zu stark. Ich muss später hier hinkommen. Wenn ich das, was in der Kiste ist, haben will. Das kann ich dann auch offscreen machen. Aber ich möchte erstmal halt bessere Gruppenmitglieder haben.
This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
These shops and signs. Why do I feel like I've seen them before?
Answer me.
Tough luck running into me.
Let's make it quick.
Test. Fail.
We're just having...
You couldn't have done it without me.
Ist hier nicht irgendwie eine Kiste oder so? Hier ist wieder...
For the theater of the mediocre.
So, ich konnte hier jetzt einen Rückweg machen. Er kann ja zum Gegner ablenken. So, jetzt ist hier was.
Suit of Truth.
Aber hat der sonst noch irgendwas zu Ach doch, da ist noch ein Schatz, den er beschützt. Okay. Gegen den kann ich auch noch nichts machen, weil der Stufe 26 ist. Also gehe ich erstmal hier weiter.
Just a scratch.
Answer me.
We're just having fun.
My turn.
Let's go.
Go away.
I'm asking questions.
More business, eh?
Bartsch ist schon wieder fast tot.
Just as my calculations predicted.
Hier geht's zur Robotersiedlung.
The entrance to the orphanage is up this way. I wonder what the old place is like now. Maybe some things will still look familiar.
These stairs, they seem to have become more narrow.
Your answers? A test.
We're just having fun.
Schützt dich selbst.
Let's make it quick. Just a scratch.
We're just having fun.
Tough luck running into me.
This is our...
So.
You can't run.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Answer me.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
So.
0 points.
0 Punkte.
My turn. Here.
I'm asking questions. A test. Just as my calculations predicted.
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so well preserved. We made it! It's been so long, but this place hasn't changed one bit. It looks like there's a lot of stuff piled outside. Let's go see if there's any rubbing alcohol for Nat.
Ja, das ist das Waisenhaus.
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have materials in them, are you sure they are still usable?
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? Even having any supplies is a miracle in itself. No. No. Empty. How are they all empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you!
Das ist ein
I've only
großer.
seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how big you are. You dare sneak up on us from behind. This is it for you, pal!
Need I teach someone a lesson? Answer me. Fail.
More business.
Gotta try hard. Watch
Ich meine, der
this
kann
awesome
eh nicht
move.
einfrieren, aber weil er selber ein Eismonster ist, ist er resistent dagegen.
Let's go.
Go away!
A test. 0 points. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
We're just having fun.
Fail. 0 points.
That was it?
Ja, wir waren ja auch zu dritt, ne?
Nah, I could have taken it on by myself. But still, fighting alongside you two was pretty fun. Should be all clear now. Let's poke around. The kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. If I remember it right, there ought to be some supplies for our cuts and bruises stored in that corner there. I just hope the monster didn't get to them.
It wasn't my imagination.
Huh? What are you talking about?
This building? This playground equipment? I've seen it all before.
What? Come on. The overground and underground have been sealed off from each other for over 10 years. It would have been used if a Silvermane guard had come down here, let alone an overworld princess. Wait, unless before that...
Yes, it's a possibility. That would explain why my memory of it is so blurry.
Dass sie ursprünglich auch von hier unten kommt.
Come on. I need to look around a bit more before I can be sure. What's up here? Some kind of toy?
Yep. You pick. Red or blue.
Blue.
Look at this. After over 10 years, the teeth marks are still here.
Teeth marks?
Alright, well, this one time, a big kid was trying to steal this toy from me. I couldn't out-wrestle him for it, so I just bit down hard and hung on for dear life.
How boorish. Ugh, the swing is covered in dust. Hey, don't sit on it. It's filthy.
It sure brings back memories. I still remember one time I swung super high and everyone was scared I would fly off.
Who knew swinging could be so intense?
At the time, I wanted to swing myself into the sky and fly up to the overworld.
So dangerous. You're lucky to have lived till now.
Aren't we all, though?
Bei der aktuellen Situation schon.
We've looked everywhere but here. I hope my memory is right. Ah, yes, we found it! Great! It's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago to have stayed in such good condition.
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
True. Let me check a few bottles. Huh? What's this?
Eine Schneekugel.
This is something from when I was a child.
When you were a child? Are you sure?
Könnte es sein, als du ein Kind warst? Bist du hier aufgewachsen?
I remember now. I used to live here. Before the architects took me away, before Madame Cocolia adopted me, I used to live here. I'm an undergrounder.
You're an undergrounder? Wait a minute. You're saying that Cocolia, the Supreme Guardian, adopted you? Then...
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become the guardian who leads Belobog.
Ja, und wenn du beide Welten kennst, bist du ja am besten dafür geeignet.
Why? Why didn't I remember this until now? My childhood memories are so blurry.
Cocolia muss irgendwas getan haben, damit du es vergisst. Die ist böse.
No. Mother would never do that to me. There's no way she would. The architects said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few decades. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end, only one child deemed as worthy will be chosen. I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
The kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future Supreme Guardian among us. Does Nat know about this? Could she have been keeping it a secret?
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past. And thus, I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. My only identity is that of guardian successor. But I'm not good enough.
Aber wäre es nicht gerade besser, wenn man seine Vergangenheit nicht vergisst? Lernt man nicht aus seiner Vergangenheit? Ist es nicht wichtig, seine Vergangenheit zu kennen? Statt das einfach alles zu vergessen?
Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum. But I've never had the resolve to try to change Mother's mind.
Andererseits ist jemand, der seine Vergangenheit vergisst, quasi so ein roher Lehmklumpen, den man selber noch formen kann, um den eigenen Bedürfnissen gerecht zu werden. Und das ist es wahrscheinlich eher. Ne?
The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a dire state. In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have thought that I was worthy to be the successor?
Hey, are you done?
Huh?
Wow, wow, wow. Ugh, so annoying.
What?
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive to the next week. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that? Well, if you really want to protect everyone, what are you standing here crying for? Get to it!
You're right. You're right. Self-pity doesn't help solve anything.
Ich habe gerade so ein Nervenzucken im Augenlid.
Thank you, Sela. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle consolation. Never has anyone dared to be tough and make me snap out of it.
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem. I can tell that you have a big burden to carry. Why do you force yourself to?
As the successor to the Guardian of Belobog, I must always be vigilant of my behavior and thoughts.
Yeah, Lady Branya. Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage as me. Who thought it would be a good idea to put us together, huh? How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? And like you, my memories from when I was little are crystal clear.
Okay. I'll indulge in old memories with you for a while.
I should let those two be alone for a bit. The only thing left to find is painkillers. I'll see if there's any nearby.
Oh, it's here. We found it. Thank you, Perkins.
Don't mention it.
Ach, Clara.
Warning. Warning. Danger detected.
Ich habe keine bösen Absichten.
Protect Clara. Initiating active defense mode.
Perkins, don't! Stop! I've seen this person before. He's not bad, right?
Command received. Danger removed. Deactivating active defense mode.
This place is dangerous. You should leave.
Die ist cute. In welcher Weise meinst du das? Das ist ein Kind. Ich suche nach Medizin für Verwundete. Also ja, es ist ein niedliches Kind, falls du das meinst. Ich suche nach Medizin.
Oh, I came here for these painkillers too.
Sie hat auch ein sehr süßes Verhalten. Ich weiß nicht, sie ist irgendwie so der Art von Charakter, den man einfach umarmen möchte. Weißt du? Falls du verstehst, was ich meine.
There are a lot of people hurt at the Vagrant camp. I guess the miners are no different? If everyone could just get along, things would be easier. Here you are. I hope the medicine is of help to you.
Ist Svarog auch hier?
No. Mr. Svarog, he's my family. I met Mr. Svarog when I was real little. He took me in and took care of me. I'm really sorry about what happened back in the Great Mine. Mr. Svarog doesn't trust any humans besides me, especially everyone from Wildfire.
Warum hat er uns angegriffen?
Mr. Svarog doesn't want to hurt people, but he always follows the calculations of his analysis. He thinks that interaction with humans is inefficient. Wildfire wants everyone to leave the underground, but Mr. Svarog wants everyone to stay here. According to his calculations, the overground is already unsafe.
Aber hier ist es doch genauso so unsicher. Sein System muss fehlerhaft sein.
No, there can't be. Mr. Svarog is healthy. His system is always being maintained. He says that his responsibility is preservation. To do that, he must make decisions that best protect humanity.
Früher oder später wird das Fragmentum den ganzen Untergrund verschlucken. Ja, oder er ist wie die oberste Wächterin, beziehungsweise wird von ihr kontrolliert.
I know that Wildfire wants to talk to Mr. Svarog, but no matter how many times you talk to him, Mr. Svarog won't change his mind. So please trust me. I'll try to persuade Mr. Svarog. Hopefully one day he'll finally listen.
Clara, what are you doing here?
You're Miss Seela from Wildfire. I came here to...
Why are you helping the vagrants look for medicine? If they're so great, how could they make a little girl go around running errands for them?
No, it's not like that. I wasn't made to do anything. It's just that the living conditions for the vagrants aren't great. There's not even a clinic in their camp. So I wanted to help them out. Also, not all of them are bad people. Everyone just wants to survive. Miss Seela, did this medicine belong to Miss Natasha? Then, can you give me some? The vagrant's injuries are quite serious.
I see. Let's split these painkillers then.
Really? We don't need to ask Miss Natasha first?
If I know Nat, she won't mind. Although, this will make it more difficult for us. She'll understand. She always does.
Great. Thank you, Miss Seela.
Are you leaving? This old town is too dangerous. We'll accompany you part of the way.
It's fine. I have Perkins for company. And I have some more things I need to look for here first.
Understood. Be careful, though.
So, das ist der Weg zurück zum Eingang.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, painkillers. Great, that's everything. Let's go report to Natasha in Boulder Town. It won't take long to get back.
So. Ich würde an dieser Stelle aber, glaube ich, für heute den Part beenden. Ich würde für heute den Part beenden. Den Stream beenden. Ja. Wir sind ja jetzt ganz gut vorangekommen, ne? ja, wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Stream. Mittwoch wieder Danganronpa mit Tahu, ne? So um 19 Uhr. Und nächste Woche Montag dann wieder Starrail. Wir sehen uns dann bald wieder. Tschüss.